Ready to fire, Captain! Not but brine!
Loaded!
Bastian, I fear we lost you to the bitterness of depression.
Never. Those arrogant men cannot cut me out of my own network. The cost is too great for the slaves.
And for your pride.
What does it matter? So long as I work for their freedom.
Whatever has inspired it, I'm glad to hear the fight back in your voice. How can I help?
Hey, Alf! Haven't seen a mule like this in ages. Good-looking bunch. This group is ideal for resale. Yes, they are in perfect condition. This strong, healthy one is perfect for field work. Haven't seen a mule like this in ages. You won't regret this purchase.
You have done more than I could ever ask for.
You've endured enough.
At least I got something out of it. art I've seen in a long time. You heard the doctor? Good condition. We only sell the best of the bunch here. Only the best merchandise here. Did I ever sell you faulty merchandise? No. Look no further.
Merci, monsieur.
No one deserves this.
I should have known.
Garde! À l'aide!
Halte, j'ai hâte de parler.
Reviens ici, Marron! C'est pas si facile de s'échapper! Prenez comme ça! Plus vite, les gars!
Il n'y a pas d'issue par ici. Le gouverneur de Fayette request that Monsieur Gaudin's geodesic expedition.
Je ne te le redirai pas.
The governor de Fayette requests that Monsieur Gaudin's geodesic expedition be equipped with every resource it demands. The first need is rather unusual. Monsieur Gaudin requires, for reasons of scientific record keeping, 3 literate slaves.
Who would have taught them? The Code Noir prohibits.
Perhaps among your house slaves, such a worker exists? You may communicate it privately. There is a reward.
But what will they do?
Take notes, I suppose?
Can none of the French scientists take notes?
Not if they are to carry equipment at the same time.
Je me méfie des rumeurs que propage le capitaine. Je préfère me renseigner par moi.
Gouverneur de Fayette, I employed a group of trustworthy individuals to embark on a quest to stop Union prisoners from fugitive slaves. These wish our brave soldiers luck, that they may soon return news of peace. Slave owners are reminded to discourage any attempt to read and write among slaves. Slave minds
Là, on dit qu'on joue avec.
do not have the capacity.
Once the circumference of the earth is known, we may navigate more precisely and better anticipate the position of the enemy. We will require fewer ships because we will lose fewer ships. Our cannons will aim true, and commercially, well, you know how it is with pirates and slave ships. We can put an end to nonsense by supporting this expedition. Signed, Gouverneur de Fayet. There is much at stake here.
If you know of anyone, be it a family member, stranger, or friend, please report this immediately and you will be rewarded handsomely.
That pouch must be important.
Salut les fers!
Spain continues to insist the expedition wait for a Spanish ship. But we are allies now. Can they not be persuaded to allow a single vessel passage in the name of science? We are, after all, allowing Spanish chaperones on board. Signed, Louis Godin. He does not realize the risks of this voyage.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
It It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Perhaps. Still, I'm surprised they're allowing your expedition through. Are they not worried about smuggling?
Oh, probably, but for all their military might, they're not as strong as we are.
On n'abandonne pas si facilement! On n'abandonne pas si facilement! Attrapez-le!
Ils ont fait le tour de tous les chefs de la communauté et ceux qui n'ont pas pu corrompre, ils les ont remplacés par d'autres. Tu te souviens du docteur Rockwood, c'est jamais fait encore.
Je m'en allais. L'argent que nous avons placé chez ce commerçant écossais devrait nous permettre.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Perhaps. Still, I'm surprised they're allowing your expedition through. Are they not worried about smuggling?
Oh, probably, but for all their military might, they're not as strong as we are in the sciences.
They need you then.
I hear he's quite the prodigy.
Not yet. I'm sure it will be a great pleasure.
From Governor Lafayette, in regards to the Durand Plantation riot. Over the past week, the city of Port-au-Prince has been dealing with the controversy over the slave violence case at the Durand Plantation. The issue was hopefully taken to court. Confirms that slaves were apprehended engaging in trade yesterday. What do you want?
Strange time to be delivering a message. Does it by any chance concern the expedition that's leaving shortly?
Who are you to care?
Tell me what you know, or I will wring it out of you.
No! Very well. The governor wanted me to tell the harbor master to allow a French ship to be sent, rather than a Spanish one, on the condition that certain goods be transported as a special favor.
The expedition will also be used for smuggling.
Well, I wouldn't say it so plainly, but...
Thank you. Good night.
You. I know you. You're the one with the ghost ship? I have a job for you. I sense you're looking for information. Meanwhile, I have information.
And I'm sure you have some condition for giving it.
Yeah. My rival uses slaves to fish 3 times my haul. If they were freed, the slave that is, I would be so relieved. For their health, of course.
Of course. Consider it done.
Si le gouverneur connaissait mes prix, il me ferait... On ne bouge plus.
Il va falloir que je te cogne pour que tu comprennes.
Tout ce que je vends est neuf et sans défaut de fabrication. C'est promis. Des prix comme ça, c'est presque difficile. Des trésors de l'Orient, le luxe de l'Europe et les mystères. Le tout à un prix dérisoire. On a qu'à les faire nager jusqu'au rivage, avec leur pierre au fond. Qu'est-ce que j'ai bien pu voir? Oh. Ah! I'll never do it again.
Je vais t'envoyer sous terre.
Let me out of
Fais
here!
ce que je t'ai dit. Dernier avertissement, imbécile. Va faire ce que je t'ai dit.
Sorry, I'll never run again.
Dernier avertissement, je vais t'envoyer sous terre.
Please, I'll never do it again.
Peut-être vient-il seulement d'arriver. Je me demande ce qu'il a vu.
C'est sûrement un fou.
Je crois qu'il suffit de les châtier plus sévèrement. Cette méthode a fait ses preuves par le passé. Bien sûr que le je n'y suis retourné qu'une fois.
Pirates have been spotted alarmingly close to our borders. Please refrain from traveling by sea until the threat is cleared. We, as the citizens of Port-au-Prince, have the great honor of hosting a grand expedition from France over the next few days. The French vessels will be docking in our city tomorrow evening, and a festival will be held in the city center to celebrate their arrival. Please show our guests some true islander hospitality.
Halt! Finira ses pieds sous terre!
Thank you kindly.
I did not do it for kindness. The information now. Out with it.
Ah, yes. The Harbor Master is stockpiling too much cargo for a simple expedition. Too much cargo, not enough cannons to protect it. Can only mean one thing. Smuggling.
Thank you.
Plus un geste.
Sundays and religious holidays must be observed by all subjects.
Huh?
Alors, what did you find?
An opportunity beyond imagination. These scientists aim to record navigational secrets for our beloved kings to use at war. But we can seize them to extraordinary advantage for my Brotherhood and the Maroon. We need only supply literate recruits, and the rest will take care of itself.
That is all. Nothing more on the governor.
That is all? That is everything! How many more could be freed with this knowledge in our hands?
All things require balance, Adewale. To achieve independence, the Mayans require stability, anonymity, and information. That has always been my role. What now? That is what I thought. The storm brought you in, and you will leave on the tempest of opportunity and imagination. And I will be left here to do what I can. Powerless.
No, any day now the Maroons will rise up. Then I will leave, not before. I've decided.
You are as arrogant as the French. Blanc. All of you. That is all you are.
Bastien?
No. Go now.